Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Before we start, we have a disclosure. Please be aware of risk in the future traded. All our videos are for educational purpose only, and if you would like to follow any of our automated signals, you're very welcome to follow any of our automated trades. Uh, for the ones that join us on the left upper corner, this is the automated trade for the signal, and then it gives you the sell entry and target, and it tells you how many ticks you are into the profit. The market analyzer is based on one contract. As an example, the market analyzer have 9 ticks, 8 ticks on an ES, and we are using on the Autotrade 2. So there will be double the amount because we are using 2 contracts here, and on the market analyzer, all of it is based on one contract. On the right upper corner, this is the scalper, and on the scalper we use 1 minute and the white chart. At the moment we don't have any trades on the white charts, but once we get some trades, we will show you the trades for the scalping. Another auto trade is a total different system. We will be sharing with you also the TI7. We use the DAX on a different type of an auto trade as well. This is a total different strategy. We use only the 4 minutes on the DAX, and today it made 3,400, and we only use the 4 minutes. No tick chart, no range. However, you can use it we have a different auto trade. You can use it on the DAX if you want to. We are testing a new system. It's not ready yet to release, but we also testing. We have not released it yet, but we are testing this new auto trade, and today we are testing on the DAX, Russell YM, and we are doing some major tests on a 24-hour basis or early morning market order for the ES. So we are testing 2 different time frame. On the ES, we are testing the range and the 1 minute on the ES. As you see here, we are testing the range chart, and I made 1,200. We have not even tested the tick charts yet. And this one here is the 1 minute. It's a more conservative, and this new auto trade is turn on, turn off. Practically, there is not much you can do with it or tweak in it. So we will monitor this market today, and we will see where we are going with this market. So far, the market is to the short side, and I don't see any long trades at the moment, and we will show you how to examine the market to see if we are going positive or negative for today. The market was going short, a little pullback, but there is no long trade at the moment. We will wait a few more minutes, and then we start analyzing the market. For the scalpers, just to start taking a long trade from the right upper corner here, and is a weak trades, and the scalpers start kicking in and taking new trades, and it don't seem like the market have a direction at the moment, which we will cover also. For the TI7, this is a total different automated trade also. It was beautiful on the ES, and this is the 1 minute ES, nailed 1,487. The daily target is 1,000, but when the market go into your direction, the auto trade stay on the same direction if the market is going to your favor. And the reason I'm showing the 1 minute, because the 1 minute, if the auto trade work on 1 minute, can work on any time frame. This is also 1 minute. I don't want to cover all the chart, but we basically, the TI7, it working on 1 minute, nailed 1,200, and we can show, let me see what else we have on the 1 minute. The CL, it is on the 5 minutes, nailed, beautiful trade, nailed 1,600, and the Russell, it was a beautiful trade earlier, and then it was 1,285. And we showed you the DAX, and you can use 3 minutes if you want. You can use 5 minutes if you like. If we compare the CL between, it's the same auto trade between the 5 minutes and this is the same auto trade, also 5 minutes, and we provide templates with that auto trade, and it is a beautiful entry, and nail 25. So it's too early, it's 10 o'clock, they hit the target. So what we do, we're gonna go for one more round. On this one here, I'm gonna leave it as is, but on those 3 charts, I'm gonna rerun them, and once it hit the target, it's a very easy process. You just right click on the chart, reload, and now it reactivate again to go one more round, and we're gonna reactivate this one here. You just reload it, and once it hit the target, it stops. It does not take any trades. And you can see we missed some good trades because the auto trade, after it hit the target, did not take any trade. But then if we reload it, you can see if we missed any good trades in the historical. But right now they are activated. Okay, this one was a lousy trade, and now we are reactivating those charts to take one more round before 12 o'clock. I prefer to get everything done before 12 o'clock, so we don't have to worry about the afternoon session. So if we can get the daily target before 12 o'clock, this is a really pleasant, so we don't have to take chances in the afternoon, and you might double your money, or you might lose your profit for what you earned earlier. So this is in a way gambling. If you hit your daily target before 12 o'clock and you're insisting on going for one more round or 2 more rounds afternoon, there is a chance you might double your money, or there is a chance you're going to lose all your profit. Sadly, not too many people understand that. On the scalper, we have a $600. We almost nailed 1,000 on the scalper, and we're gonna leave it as is. The ES, a problem with the ES on the scalping, because there is a resistance at 99.25 and a resistance at 24. So if we can break the 33.99.25 on the ES, we are on $1,000 trade. And if we don't, we're gonna have some problem and the market gonna get back. On the gold, we are doing fine. On the scalper, the scalper is on the right upper corner. You can see the trades, and we are going to break even. And you can see the new signal fire up on the empty column here where it says a new signal. So you can see the trade. We move this one out of the way. Easy. And now we are about to hit the target on the Russell. So we have around 270, 400. You got a little over, we're about $2,000 on those trades. And once we are done, we are done. And this is the difference between protecting your profit and not keep trading, or you're gonna get in trouble. Maybe it's gonna be a lousy signal if you don't know how to read it, read the market, and you let the auto trade keep running. Eventually, you're gonna end up losing. You do not run this kind of trading. You do not run 24/7. Once you hit your, you pick up a signal or two, you should be done for today. It's not like this kind of auto trade. If we can pick up the ES as an example on a 5 minutes, this kind of auto trade, yes, you can. Most of you have that kind of auto trade, and this one here, if you know how to tweak the auto trade, or you know how to manage an auto trade, this kind of auto trade, which 98% of the traders, they use that kind of auto trade, and this one here has nothing to do with the signal. So this is a total different strategy. Yes, you can do that. And let's go ahead and have a run, reactivate it again, and let it run one more time on the ES. As you see right now, the signal start firing on the Russell and the gold on the swing trading. If you want to follow any of those signals, please be on a sim. We're not responsible for your trade. This is not a trading room. This is just strictly educational room. So whatever you do, we're not responsible for your trade. We strongly advise you to stay on a sim. Okay, I have extended the target. The auto trade do the estimation where most likely the market is going to exit, and if the market is trending, as you see, the auto trade extend the target, and this is it's not available on any kind of auto trade where the scalper turn to swing trading. And now this one here is done. The gold, we get it out of the way. And this is the new signal on the Russell. When the signals fire up, you can see it start going up. And the NASDAQ as well. So this is the last bumper on the Russell, 92.5. If we cross it, you can leave the target as where it is right now, or if you want to, you can extend it, or if you want to, the market, the auto trade will extend the target for you if the market is trending. So there is a way you can override the auto trade with a stop loss. The stop loss is based on a fib line, and this is a really luxury to not deal with calculation on the fibs. Everything is automatic, and the trailing stops based on floating fibs. And once you start understand how to control your auto trade, understand when there is a problem in the market, and you just need to learn how to manage the auto trade and read the market before you go live with it, because this is if it's an auto trade, it doesn't matter where this auto trade coming from. You cannot just turn it on blindly in the morning. You need to look at the market a little bit to see if there is a problem in the market or the market is moving. If the market not moving, your auto trade is not going to generate ticks for you. So it's a very simple. Auto trading is a beautiful thing, but also if you don't know how to manage an auto trade, not just by turn it on, turn it off, no. How to manage the auto trade, when to activate the auto trade, when to stop auto trading, and when to take the profit and stop trading. It's not a buffet table, $9.95. All the ticks you can eat for $9.95. It's not. It's not a buffet table. You can pick up ticks all day long. It's not. It is the market. There is a time when the doors are open, and there is an opportunity to make money, and all of a sudden the market closed doors. And if you cannot read the market, I don't care what auto trade you have, you are risking your account, your life account. So it does not work this way, you know. There is nothing easy in this life, and you need to learn how to read the market, or if the market is having a problem, whether you are auto trading or manual trading, if the market having a problem on a resistance level or on a support level, whether you are auto trading or manual trading, you will have the same problem. Does not mean if you are auto trading, you're gonna have an access to resistance line, and the guy is having a manual trading, he has no access to the resistance. So it does not work this way. This is a big example on the NASDAQ. We were up to almost 1,700. And whether you are auto trading or manual trading is irrelevant. As you see, the resistance line is 493, and the market dive. Look, there is a double top. I don't believe in double top, double bottom. I believe in a supply and demand. Anyway, I don't believe in those, but anyway, this is the only confirmation we have, is the NASDAQ having a problem at 493 as a resistance line, whether you are an auto trading or a manual trading. And then the market dived to the support area at 480. If this market hold in the support area, is going to go back retesting the 493. However, if the market starts sinking below that number, that means your trade is over. The party is over. And as we see here, and this is a big example, this is where I'm trying to say to the guy who want to auto trade, if you cannot read that, you are in trouble. You're just looking at the profit, and you're not looking why you are in the green or in the red. That means if you don't understand why you are in the red, boy, we have a problem here. So now the gold is come into the support area here at 918, and where is the target is 17.7. 1 minute you had $400, $500, and 1 minute they're gone. So this is Some people might take him 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Some people might take him 6 months. I don't know. But if you cannot read those information, the market, and actually it's not too many information, there is not too many indicators on those charts, but you need to know how to dance around those fib line and understand those fib lines. And this is, look, this is a typical movement. The Nasdaq came back to the support area at 480.75, and now we're gonna take it a little bit extended so you can override the auto trade if you want to. And then this is a typical story. Look, I mean, this is the Nasdaq is 1,370, and it is a struggling. It came into the support area. I mean, it is very easy. It requires a little experience, and you should not look at the number as much as you need to look at the technical side. You know, the numbers later on comes. Numbers are irrelevant here. Now, this is a resistance. The market came into the support, confirmed the support, going back, retesting this area here. And if Nasdaq able to hold above the 493, you don't need to sit down miserably behind the computer all day long, trying to make your budget or trying to make your target. Once you start understand what's going on, it only require 1 or 2 trades a day to make your bread. That if you know what you're doing, and if you play not by my rules or somebody else's rules. The market does not care about your rules, my rules, somebody else's rules. But you have to understand the market rules. The market don't care about your rules or your indicator or your Renko chart. So right now here it is a trader responsibility. Cash in and run, or stay in, and he has 2 options: either walk away with $2,000 or walk away with $500. So what I'm trying to explain to you guys, the same system, 2 different trader trading, does not mean they will be making the same amount of money. So if Tom can make $2,000 on that trade and Mike can only make $500, and they are on the same entry, the same auto trade, the same instrument, it does not mean both of them they will come out the same amount of money at the end of the day. It is about knowledge, and both are using auto trade. It's about knowledge. It's about, should I take the $1,500 off the table, protect my profit, stop trading, close Ninja Trader, close computer, go do something else with your life? Or you can take your chances and stay all day long on the trade. At the end of the day, you might wind up with a 3,000, or at the end of the day, you might wind up with a banana. There is nothing for you in there. This is like a blackjack sitting on the table. You cannot just, the longer you are staying on an auto trade, doesn't matter where this auto trade coming from, does not mean the longer you trade, the more money you earn. I don't know why most of the traders, the beginners, think this way. When you're talking to older guys and they've been around the market, you will find all of them, they don't trade all day long. I've been around the market for 28 years. And all of us, the ones that we've been around for many years, we don't sit down and trade all day long. We're not interested in trading all day long. We just take in the high time and leave the table, if we can, with a profit. So, especially this message for those new guys, newbies, I have no idea where they get in the idea that, I don't know where, really, honestly, I have no idea where they come out with that the longer they auto trade, they think the longer they make money. Actually, it's the opposite, especially for those newbies guy. I don't know where they're coming from. The longer you auto trade, doesn't matter where this auto trade, the longer you auto trade, the more money you're gonna end up losing at the end of the day. So as an example, now the new one we are testing, even the new one we are testing, this is the new auto trade we are testing. Let me show you an example. If you go back with this video, when we first started at 10 o'clock, now it's 10:22. On the profit on this new auto trade we are testing, you had over $3,000 in the profit, and now you are down in the red. The reason is, and this is what beginners say. What's wrong with your auto trade? A minute ago you had $1,500 more, and now you are in the red because now the market is sideways. Has nothing to do with your auto trade. Some of the auto trade that will not be good even when the market is moving. I can be related to that, especially when the auto trade cannot be traded on minutes. And now, as we see, you had tons of money on the Russell, and now we pick up a signal, and it is losing money. So the most question is, when you're trying to tell this guy, you gotta be careful how to trade. He gets scared, or you need to be careful how to auto trade. They get scared, and the thing is, when you don't agree with him that you cannot auto trade 24/7, the first thing is on his mind, what's wrong with this guy auto trade? He's still in a denial that he cannot auto trade 24/7, and that the denial is gonna cost that trader his saving account. So this denial reality, and there we go. Now the Nasdaq is done. It's finished. It made money, but you could have increased your money on it, and now we're about done with the ES, and the market now it is sideways. So the denial, it is a really problem for this new guy came in daydreaming all day long, driving a truck or something, daydreaming all day long, buying an auto trade and get rich. That is not going to get you rich if you are not willing to spend some time and learn the market. And now, if you go back with the video, from 10 o'clock, the market was all in the green. And right now, there is some bad signals start coming in. And some of them are in red, some of them are in the green. Because of the market movement, and the market is sitting on a sideway right now. And this guy, if he cannot understand this, he has a problem. Eventually, he will collapse. His account will collapse. As a matter of time, train going fast, as a matter of time before he can have an accident. And then he wipe up his saving account. This is a serious matter. There is nothing free in this life. And if you're not willing to be patient enough, then stay away from this business. And now, as we see, the market start getting tight, and my stop losses and the trailing stops start getting tight as well. I don't want to take chances on it because the market now start going in the wrong direction. So we are getting tight on it, and we want to protect for whatever we earn before this market now start going sideways. For the TI7 is a totally different auto trade. We are now going, this is the 4 minutes chart. Also, as you see, we have long trade as well, like the signal. And this is another example. You have 9,950. The market is getting in trouble. Let's see if we can cross that area here. We might gonna survive to the 3408.50 on the ES. So we know where is the problem on the ES. Let's see if we are able to cross that area here. It is a very critical area, the 403.25. If it's not, if we are not able to cross this 403.50 projection, fast your seatbelt, we're gonna be in a lot of sideways market today. So it is a very important to cross this line 403.75 on the ES in order for us to keep going. This is just want to show you some snapshot of the auto trade we are testing. It's a new auto trade, and we are using market order 5 range. And this one here we are making it for the beginners. Turn on, turn off. For some reason I cannot drag that chart right now. Okay, now I can. This is a test we are doing at the moment. And what we are trying to do for the beginners, we don't want it to swing trade. We want it to market order and scalping. Scalping is good for overnight. So we are trying to develop something friendly use for those new beginners, because no matter what we say, they always brush off. And some people, they still insisting on not taking me serious when I'm talking about learning the market. So we are trying, I don't know what is my 1 minute chart right now, but the 1 minute chart, I will find it. The 1 minute chart made is a conservative 625, and the range right now, we have been working on this, and we have the best of the best in the country working on it, in USA, of course. And we are really putting a lot of hours on this to try helping those new beginners, because they keep insisting on ignoring signals. And we need, for the safety, we need to find a solution for those guys. Don't seem like they're getting the idea. So we are trying. Let me see where I can find the ES. This is a problem when you have a lot of monitors. You don't know where everything is. Excuse me. Just got off an airplane yesterday, guys. So the sound is not my voice. Traveling all day long yesterday from one airplane to another, from one airport to another. So a little bit, my throat. Don't seem like I can find the 1 minute right now. I will find it. But we are testing between the range and the minute. At the same time, we are testing. It's not ready. It's not released to our traders. It's not released yet. And it will not be released on Monday. Because I don't want to generate a lot of support on board with it. So we are trying to make it does not require a maintenance a lot, you know. So this is what we are now working on. You just turn it off and on, market order, and with that filter is already filtered. And gee, I cannot find that ES. Okay, now I found it. Okay, here we are doing the test. For 2 minutes, and we are doing the test on the ES for 4 range. We have not put the algorithm yet for a tick chart yet. We have not done that, but we're trying to come out. Being in the public for 11 years is not easy, and you cannot please 100%, that's for sure. And it is the same story. The same, when somebody calling, it's the same story. He wants an auto trade, he don't have money, he has no experience. And he's expecting to make money. It's the same story for the last 10 years. And if you don't make money, and he has no experience, he has no money, he wants an auto trade, and if this auto trade does not pump money for him 24/7, he don't say, I did not do my homework. He will say the auto trade is lousy, but there is nothing wrong with him. And it's the same story with auto trade. It's a nightmare for a new guy. Is a nightmare to handle. Actually, it's not. Yesterday, I had a guy who wanted to purchase. He wants an auto trade, and he's been trading for 1 year. I really didn't want him to come in on board, and I talked him out of it, not to come on board. I told him to stay away from the market. And maybe some other guy will not say that to him. He called that last night when I got home, and I told him, look, you don't need to do this, really. You know, I didn't want to sell him anything. I don't want to deal with him. I don't have time to deal with him. You know, so those guys for the last 11 years is the same story. So what we are trying to do here, the problem is those guys, they're not going to listen until they lose their account 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. And now they become wiser, and then they start want to listen. So for those new guys, try to put common sense. And this guy yesterday hang up. Trust me, he didn't take a word I said, because he still believe with his couple $1,000, and he's been around for 1 year in the market, he still believe he can make $5,000-$10,000 a week if he buys an auto trade. So let him dig his own grave somewhere else with a different company. I don't want to deal with it. I'm bored with it. So, and then when he don't make this kind of money, he's gonna go ahead and say this guy didn't do him right. So let the competitor take the bite on this. So, so we are trying to come out with something for those guys, because those are nightmares. We never had a problem with an experienced trader. It's always the problem and the noises coming from amateur traders, beginners, naive traders, dreamers. This is where the negativity comes from. And we're trying to come out with something here that they're not going to get rich, you know, probably, and but maybe they will not. If they listen how to manage this auto trade, maybe they can make a little money at the time every day, and try to be civilized with a daily target. I mean, not set your daily target 2,000 and your account is 2,000. If your account is 2,000, maybe if you want to set it 300, 400, 250 a day. And if you make it, you make it. If you don't make it, tomorrow you make it. So this is what we are trying to accomplish here. And I hope we put in a lot of time on this. And as you see, because of the market, now both of the 5 range and the 1 minute is struggling. And it's not those only, the new auto trade. This is not the only, because this is what a new trader say. The auto trade, my auto trade did not make money today. Something is wrong with the auto trade, because it has to be, in his word, has to be sunny every day and able to go to the beach and swim every single day. And he don't recognize what months he is in. So the same thing, if we look at the signal, the swing trading, it is eating banana, is losing money. When we first start at 10 o'clock, it was spitting out money, and now it is losing money. And that is because of the market condition, and this is very hard for a new beginner to swallow that, to understand that when the market goes sideways and you are in trouble, and you need to stop trading. He don't understand that. He understand that he paid couple $1,000 for an auto trade, and now he's supposed to get rich. Simple as that. And as you see right now, there is nothing working on the ES, on any kind of different auto trade system, whether we are on the signal, the new system, and if we want to take, let me see if there's any opening position right now. Okay, there is one opening position on the ES, 4 contract, 4 minutes, and it is a struggling ES auto trade. Simple as that. The ES is, this is a TI7, struggling on the ES. This is the new auto trade we are testing, struggling, which already today made 1,225. So there is no question about there is no question about the performance about this new auto trade. If it was a lousy performance, he would not get 1,225 today. The same auto trade, conservative 1 minute, there is no filter, there is nothing, just turn on, turn off. It is 650, so it is a very reliable auto trade, and based on 2 minutes. This is a total different auto trade, TI7. We've been having it around now for 8 months. Now start going into the plus, but it was struggling in the same time. If we look at the scalper on the ES, it is struggling. So the scalper is struggling with the ES. The swing trading struggling with the ES. The TI7 auto trade is struggling with the TS and with the ES. And the 5 range was struggling with the ES. And the 2 minutes was struggling with the ES. The minute this market start turning around, all the auto trade start turning to the plus. The minute the market move, all the auto trade start making money again. So this is where we need to understand, when the market is sideways, like most likely be on Monday, or on this guy, or on a Friday is a chop, or on Tuesday, or on Wednesday, I don't know. When this market is struggling, a trader need to understand that this market is struggling, and he needs to stop trading. Simple as that. And it's not your auto trade, folks. I'm not trying to give a credit to my competitors. It is also the trader have to understand the difference between a chop market and I have a guy. I don't call names. I just say I have a guy, brand new trader. He's been around for 4 months, 6 months, maybe somewhere around there. He still will not accept the fact that the market gets chopped. He wanted to go live every day, despite the market is going chop or not. And he's been whacked 2 times on his account. And he is one stubborn man. He will not accept the market is going to chop. And until I give up on him. So now if you want to talk about trading, I'm not interested in talking to him, because we told him you cannot do that. You cannot trade 24/7. And he is insistent on trading 24/7 despite the market condition. He did go 2 rounds, and the 2 rounds he lost the battle. And here's the things. He's been around for 4 or 5 months. He still will not accept the fact he needs to look at the market. And he will keep trying until he drain out of money and leave this business alone. So what I'm trying to say, you cannot be stubborn in the market, and it has to be your way. Nobody cares about your way. Nobody cares about your condition. Nobody cares about your daily target except yourself. So what I'm trying to say, guys, auto trades are wonderful things, but leaving them alone will not work for you. You have to manage it. You have to learn it. You have to control it. And as we see right now, this is on the, now start taking a short trade, and we have 1,375 on the 2 minutes. It's been just making a few ticks or breaking even a +1. We are right now doing some kind of smart movement on the breaking even, and now start losing money on that trade. And you had 1,375. Now you are done 150. So this is really, I don't have any opening trades. On the ES, on the 4 minutes, broke even, which is very good, broke even, and there is no trade so far. So look at this. It is a struggling market. Let me show you another example. The ES is eating banana on the 5 range. Has not taken any trade on the 1 minute. Lucky him. It's eating banana on the scalper and eating a big banana on the swing trading. I don't want to sit down here and show you the profit only. I want to show you that this is a 4 different automated trade: swing trading, scalping, the TI7, and the new auto trade, and they're all eating banana on the ES, and they're all in red. That is telling us we cannot trade the ES if we don't have the proper education. As simple as that. So we don't need to be sitting in the room for 1 year to learn and pay money. No. But what we are saying is you can sit down by yourself, or you can get help. We provide some educational. We are on a YouTube 3-4 days a week. We say what's going on in the market. It's not a gimmick that you need to pay to learn. It is free. The question is if you are willing to learn for free or not. We are on a YouTube. We don't know who's in there and who's out there. We don't even collect email. We don't make anyone pay. It's a free educational. And if you do not want to learn, stop this hobby you have. Try to find a different hobby. Go fishing is a good business, but stay away from market. If you're not willing to have the patience to learn and understand the risk in the trading, find a different hobby. I don't know. Go to Las Vegas. At least you get a free drink with a smile, whether you lose your money. Here is cut and dry, clean. You don't even get free drink out of it. So right now, as we see on the market analyzer, the swing trading is really struggling. The scalping is mixed. The new system here, it is struggling. It's not making really. Look at this. When we first started, we were over 1,200. We went up to 1,300. This is the new auto trade we are testing. And now your profit, this is a special message I'm showing you to those guys. 1 minute you have 1,300, and now your profit shrink to 725. This is the biggest proof that you cannot auto trade all day long. This is the biggest proof for this guy coming and calling me and telling me he have $2,000 account. He only wanted $8,000 this week and $16,000 next week and $32,000 the week after and then $64,000 the week after and after. You cannot double up your $8,000 every week, because you have a couple $1,000 in an auto trade, So if you have a $2,000 account and you don't know what is this market, I estimate for you within 2 months you will be completely dry and out of the market permanently, and your money is gone. So before you use your life account, learn how to drive. You will not take an airplane and turn on an autopilot because you know how to switch an autopilot on. You have to be captain. So it is wrong. You're counting, you're winning. You're not counting, you're losing. So now, as I want to keep going on this. I'm sorry. I need to keep going on this because I'm bored with it. If this ES is moving, the scalper, the swing trading, the new auto trade, and the TI7 that will be making money in the same time. They all will be making money in the same time. If the market not moving, all of them, they're going to lose money. All of them. Maybe the scalper will pick up a new signal and you can grab a couple $100 out of it before the market turn around. But all of them will start losing money if this market not going to move anywhere. So now we start rebuilding and going back to the 1,300 level where we had before. On the 1 minute, I'm not expecting any more trade. The 4 minutes is not taking any trade. The scalpers start picking up some trade. And there we go, because we had a little movement. The scalper picked up, this new auto trade picked up a little money, picked up $300 on the last trade. And now the scalpers start picking up a couple hundred. And the gold start picking up 320, and you can see the difference. When the market move, immediately you make money. When the market don't move, immediately you start losing money. So we're gonna take this one out on the TI7. And this one here, we're going to get it out of the way. You know what? Leave it. And this one here not gonna go anywhere. So what we do, we break even. Once you break even, that means this is a free flight, free trade, and I don't want it to deal with it anymore. Now it's not costing you any money. This is how you need to look at the market. Now you broke even, you cover your commission. Now you don't care if this market go back and knock you out. It's not going to cost you any money. So either this one here will walk away with $500-600, or we walk away with nothing and we go around and try our luck on the next signal coming in. This is the way you need to look at it every day. And if this market on this new signal managed to go back to the 405.75, then this is your lucky day. Close everything and go home. So it is a break even. This is your mission as a trader. You're done. Your job is done with that. On the gold, we're gonna force it to break even. And you know what? When the fib, when the support, the floor and fibs come to those level here, it push them for you up again. So if you put them here a break even, and the fib line come into those level, the fibs will move your trailing stop automatically. So you don't need to worry about it. So this is also finished. Finished, both of them. That's fine. And on the others is also the same new Autotrade. As I told you, we are testing the YM Russell. Went down to $1,000 and now start climbing again. And those are also on the new Autotrade we are testing. So I'm gonna leave those here. I want to take a break. I want to leave those new Autotrade we are testing, and hopefully we will be continue testing those new Autotrade. Next week we have a new version coming out, probably today or tomorrow. We are testing it again, and we did something for the trailing stop as well, and it's going to be unfiltered. So that's mean you cannot really optimize it. You cannot just turn on, turn off. A very quick test on it to see what time frame you need to use. It takes you 1 minute to do that, and it's a friendly test. And then you can decide every day if it's 1 minute or 2 minutes, and we show you how to look at it if it's 1 minute, 2 minutes before you start your auto trade. So this is what we are doing right now. A simple use, and keep the new traders out of trouble, actually. The swing signal is in trouble. There is a lot of red. There is only 5 ticks on the ES. We are hammered on the NASDAQ. We are doing very bad on the NASDAQ today. and the YM is only 10, 11 ticks. Welcome to trading. So it's not everyday green, guys. Welcome to reality. I'm going to be taking 5 minutes break. I'll be right back. Thank you. Okay, guys, there is not much to do left. We still in the short, but there is not much left. It's 12 o'clock. We are done for today. We say thank you very much, and we'll see you on Thursday. Bye for now, and please be safe.